You often hear people say that without a formal education, you just won't make it in this world. Not to say there isn't value in pursuing schooling, but that isn't always true. Some of the smartest and most successful people in the world actually never completed school, yet went on to do amazing things. So here are 5 successful wrestlers who dropped out of school. Dean Ambrose was born and raised in a rough neighborhood in Cincinnati where he lived in public housing and overall just had a tough life. Ambrose started to develop a passion for the art of wrestling as a teenager, which is when he met Les Thatcher, the owner of a local wrestling promotion. Ambrose was still in high school at this point, but he got a job at the promotion on the side to learn the business. Eventually, Dean was trained, and at age 18, he dropped out of school to wrestle full-time. Though no longer in WWE, Rey Mysterio is still a prime example of how following your dreams can lead to great success. Mysterio was introduced to professional wrestling at the young age of 14 by his uncle, Rey Mysterio Sr. The junior Mysterio tried to balance school and sport as per the instructions of his parents, but at age 17 he finally convinced them otherwise, dropping out of school to pursue his wrestling career full-time. Looking back, I'm sure even his parents agree it was the right decision. Ric Flair is another wrestler that had a tough childhood. Like Ambrose, he grew up without his parents and was in foster care for most of his life. Unlike Dean though, Flair did complete high school and even went on to the University of Minnesota on a football scholarship. However, Rick decided to drop out before finishing his degree. He had a relatively poor academic standing and didn't believe he would make it to the NFL anyways, so he left college for something even bigger. The Hulkster himself wasn't always interested in pro wrestling. As a teenager, Hogan was a talented musician that played in a couple different bands in Florida. After finishing high school, he proceeded to attend Hillsborough Community College and the University of South Florida, studying business management. However, he found it tough to balance his music and studies, so Hogan dropped out of school before completing his degree. His business knowledge didn't go to waste though, as he has negotiated himself some lucrative contracts in his career. As we all know, Stone Cold Steve Austin was born and raised in Texas. Here he attended Edna High School and earned a football scholarship to the University of North Texas. However, Austin suffered an injury that ended his football career, but he continued his studies with a major in physical education. In the end though, Austin decided to drop out of university only a few credits shy of his degree. This was because he found his math and accounting courses very tough and decided to just get a job instead. Luckily, Austin entered wrestling school not too long after. This is the only time I appreciate university math. And those are 5 successful wrestlers that dropped out of school. If you have any more to add to this list, go ahead and leave them down below. Also, consider subscribing if you haven't already. Thanks for watching.